Jai dear students. So today we are going to do an activity where we'll be seeing about the Euler's formula, the pronunciation of which is Euler's formula with the help of polyhedron. Now, when we talk about polyhedron, we need to first understand what does prism and pyramid mean. Okay. Now here if you see, then you will be observing, because I have seen that students face difficulty in identifying which one is prism and which one is pyramid. So you might have seen the pyramid of Egypt in the movies. Okay, so here also I have got some pyramids for you people. See, this is pyramid, this also is pyramid, and this is prism. Okay, this is prism. So now the question arises, what is the difference between prism and pyramid? Okay, so you will be observing here that we name these pyramids on the basis of base. For example, this also is pyramid, this also is pyramid, but this is having triangular base, whereas this is having pentagonal base. That is why this is triangular pyramid, whereas this is pentagonal pyramid. Okay, now what is the definition of pyramid? See, you will be observing that in a pyramid you will be having a base which will be in a polygon. Here it is a triangle, here it is a pentagon, and then the other faces will be triangles. See here, this face is triangle, this also is triangle, this also is triangle, and the same is happening over here. Okay, here a base is there which is polygon, but the other faces are the triangles and they are meeting at a vertex. So this is pyramid, and the previous one also was pyramid. Now let us come on to prism. As in pyramid you have a polygonal base, in the same manner here also we have. This is triangular prism. Here also we name it on the basis of base. But here what will be happening is, the base, if is triangle, then the top also will be triangle. Okay. It means that the top will be replica of the base and vice versa. And the other faces will be parallelogram. Okay, here you are finding that it is rectangle, and rectangle also is a parallelogram. So this is rectangle, so this also is rectangle, and this also is rectangle. Then if you see this one, this is pentagonal prism. Why? Because base here is pentagon, the top also is pentagon, and the other faces are parallelogram as they are rectangle. In the same manner, this also might be a regular three-dimensional figure which will be coming into your eyes on the regular days in the form of your box, or in the form of duster, or in the form of a box full of chocolate. So this figure might be very familiar to you. Now here also you are finding that this is square base, so top also is square, and the other faces are rectangular. So with this, I hope that now is clear to you what is prism and what is a pyramid. Now, as I was telling you people that I will be telling you about Euler's formula, so let us begin with that. Now for example, if we want to verify Euler's formula, which is F plus V minus E equals to 2, for any polyhedron it will be F plus V minus E equals to 2. F is faces, V is vertices, and E is edges. So let us now see what these three terms mean. Here this is a triangular prism, and if it is a triangular prism, the faces will be the flat surfaces that you are observing over here. And if I ask how many faces are here, so we'll be saying that 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 5 faces are here. Okay. And if I talk about edges, So these are the edges where these faces meet. So this is H, this also is H, this also is H. So 3 sideways, 3 on base and 3 on top. So in this way, in total, it becomes 9. And if we talk about the vertices, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I said that you people will be having faces, prism and pyramid. Now let us see how it is happening. As I have shown you this figure, so what you are observing that here the number of faces is 5, F plus V. Number of vertices is 6. So 6 plus 5 will be 11. And number of edges is 9. So when you subtract 9 from 11, you get 2. Now if I take triangular pyramid, let us see whether the Euler's formula stands there also or not. So I have taken a triangular pyramid right now. Okay. Now if I talk about the vertices, okay, then how many vertices are there? 1, 2, 3 at base, 1 at top. So in total it becomes 4. Then if I talk about faces, then you find 1, 2 and 3 sideways and 1 as base. So in total it becomes 4. So 4 plus 4 is 8. Now if it will be a polyhedron, it means that it will have to have 6 edges. Now let us see whether this triangular pyramid has 6 edges or not. So one edge here, the other one here 2, and the third one here 3, 4, 5 and 6. In this manner this is having 6 edges. So 8 minus 6, once again it is giving you people 2. Okay. So in these two cases where I have shown you triangular prism and triangular pyramid, you are observing that you are getting F plus V minus E as 2. Now for example, if I take a rectangular prism, this is a rectangular prism. Why prism? Because here the base and top are congruent and the other faces are parallelogram. Okay, so this is a prism. F plus V minus E equals to 2. It has to be if it is a polyhedron. Now see, how many faces are here? So you know that cuboid has 6 faces. Cuboid and cube have 6 faces. Because in dice you have seen if it is numbered, then you observe it is from 1 to 6. It shows that it has 6 faces. So this is having 6 faces. Now number of faces is clear to us. F plus V. Now let us move on to vertex. Now you know that these are the vertices 1, 2, 3, 4 on base and 4 on top. So total it is 8. So 8 vertices is there. So 6 plus 8 is 14. If it is 14, now let us see how many edges are there. Because from 14, that number of edges, if subtracted, should give us 2. Okay. Now let us see how many edges are here. So 4 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the same manner, 4 on top also. Total it has become 8. And 9, 10, 11 and 12. You people know edges where the faces meet are edges. So total is 12. So 14 minus 12. Once again, you are getting it as 2. Then after this, let us now see pentagonal pyramid. Okay. This is pentagonal pyramid, where the base is pentagon and the other faces are triangles and thus they are meeting at a vertex on top. Number of faces, how many faces are here? So it is pentagonal base. Okay, so since it is pentagonal base, so on sideways you will be having 5 and 1 at base. You can see if I start from here 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. In this manner, in sideways I have 5 faces and 1 at base. So total it becomes 6. Number of faces now known to us. After faces, f plus v. Now let us talk about vertices. Now how many vertices are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at base and 1 at top. So in total it is 6. So 6 plus 6 is 12. Now the edges, let us see how many are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Where these faces are meeting, this line you can see over here, where this face and this face is meeting, is this particular line, and this is the edge. And how many edges are there? 5 sideways, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So total it becomes 10. So 12 minus 10. Now you people are getting 2 again. So in the same manner, if it will be any of the, if I take a pentagonal prism, this is base is pentagon and this is a prism. Okay, so how many faces are here? Faces 1, 2. Okay, 1 at base, 1 at top, and then the 5 of the faces which are the parallelogram. So in total it becomes 7. Now when faces are 7, now let us move on f plus v. So now let us move on to the vertices. Let us see how many vertices. 5 at base, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at base, and in the same manner 5 at top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at top. So total it becomes 10. Okay, so in this manner we have got 17. Because number of faces was 7 and number of vertices is 10. So 10 plus 7 is 17. After 17, now it has to be edges that we need to find. F plus V minus E. Okay, so now let us find out edges. How many edges are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At base, in the same manner 5 at top. So it is 10. And also 5 on sideways. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in total the number of edges becomes 15. So 17 minus 15 is once again 2. So I hope that with this the Euler's formula is clear to you all, which states that F plus V minus E equals to 2.